Amazing. Hold on.
Okay.
It's time to rhyme. We're
Who-
doing a rhyming session.
It's a rhyming session, everyone. If you rhyme, you get bonuses to your rolls.
Oh shit.
Somebody please link me their character sheet because I don't remember World of Darkness at all.
Oh my god.
You know, I need to pull up my stats. That's the one thing I was missing.
Yeah, well, I could use it anyway. So.
Well, perception. Oh,
Perception is wits No. Wait. Wait a minute. It is wits
It is
composure.
wits composure.
Okay.
Yes. Fucking hell, what awful Chris.
And you call yourself a GM.
Barely. Also, I'm lowering the bit rate because I think it's gonna kill me or Shark.
Sad.
The quality should still be good. It's just not as crisp, I don't think.
It was so smooth.
It was so smooth. It's like how I imagine butter would sound like in audio form.
I mean, that's fair.
Okay, well, who remembers what happened last time?
We finally went out to go approach Santa.
Yay!
Yay.
Yep.
Got past the watchtower. Dorian's having existential crises everywhere.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Fine.
All of Tori's characters are always having existential crises.
No, I
It's a
think River is
trademark.
pretty good. She's pretty solid.
She
Oh,
exists
yeah.
in her own mojo.
River is in the best state of mind because there's nothing wrong with River.
There's nothing wrong with the
There's nothing wrong with River. It's the world that's wrong.
Right.
Everything around River is wrong. God, that was a fucking tongue twister. God damn.
Everything around River is wrong. Okay, last time.
Andre
You guys,
Ball
yes.
Z.
James, you went to the place. You got in the door after some sneaking and existential horror for Dorian, and you got into this place that the floor was covered in. Fucking Shark had the perfect word for it. Shark.
Terror.
Okay, that's a better one.
I
Candy
believe,
feels disgusting.
word version of words I use ichor and dregs.
Ooh.
Yeah, they were both very disgusting, and I hate it. It's basically soul innards. You saw a fire with people around it, then you decided to go the other way. So now you're going, and then you went to a port, basically.
We're
That there's
fucking
these,
yeah.
yep, there's these big candy walls and a port, and you brought Charlie and Mindy.
And the
Yeah,
pregnant
Edna,
lady.
sorry, Edna, the pregnant lady who you all hate but
But,
also want to protect.
We're starting a
but,
Metal
like,
Gear
did I-
kind of story here.
Yep.
Did I miss something? What's with all the friends?
They've been
uh,
Then
yeah,
you
they,
left
they're
you
kind of.
again.
Okay, yeah. So when this whole area, Nick has a bunch of these friends walking around. They're kind of bumbling around mindlessly, though. They haven't really
Okay.
interacted with them. Yeah, they're
I
not
was-
like some of them.
I was like, I came in and I'm like, we're gonna die.
No, not really. Don't worry, you're fine.
We're going to die.
Just a bunch of bumbling boys. You see a few of the puppet that was representing the Blood Diamond, and a few of the spidery ones, which took an entire truck to blow up. So this is considering there's two of them now.
But they're not paying us
It's,
any mind, right?
Yep, they're completely ignoring you.
And we ignore them.
Right?
All right,
Don't even
so
look at them.
this time, fuck it, roll a perception, because it's been forever, and I want to see you guys roll. Do it.
Is it dark in here?
It's not bright, but you want, yeah, sure. No, wait, you guys came at nighttime, I think.
That's
So
what we
yes. So yes, it is dark, because it is open roof. So it's whatever it is outside.
Man, that was really underwhelming.
did. For your 11 dice, yeah.
Classic.
Wait.
This,
But wait, I have trained. Oh, never mind.
oh.
I was gonna say I have trained observer, but it's just ignore penalties. It's not the rote quality. Wait,
No, we do the rope.
no, it is. I'm just a
That's
fucking
rote.
stupid.
You're not a stupid.
Look at all those ones that were in your original roll, though.
Yeah, fuck me. I'm glad I
Cursed.
got like at least a success.
Yeah. Curse.
Tori, what in the world are you rolling? It's like graying out dice.
That's the rope.
The rope. Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
I also have trained observer.
Oh, that's cool.
I think I gave.
Oh,
Yeah, in the bottom left, the macros are there if you want to use them. I don't know if Tori uses them or has her own.
Yeah, I use the rope.
my eyes.
I specialize. Right, you told success.
Excuse me?
You heard me. I don't think it's that song. I think it's this song. Yes, song. Sorry, I'm trying to remember which song is the song. It's this song, in case you're wondering.
In case you're wondering.
2, 5. Everyone, write them out so I can not have to scroll. Read. What am I, some kind of animal? Thank you. Patience. Well, howdy, geez, howdy. This sure is a mess. Someone ought to clean this up. Don't smell too nice either. That's about it. Raymond. Damn. What the fuck is happening? But anyway, it looks like in front of you, you got yourself a small little port and a boat. And an open lake. It's also getting colder as you go toward the port, kind of. Same with you, Dorian. You get the same thing. Eric. Specialize. Do you look anywhere specific, or do you just want a general boy?
Boy.
More.
Good question. I mean, it would probably just be general because I is me. I didn't get to really perception this area.
Yeah. So,
General everywhere.
yeah, you have these boys bumbling around. It looks like they're not even looking to do something specific. They're just walking back and forth as if they're on some kind of a loop. If you, when you look at them consistently enough. Over here, you see a few small individuals wearing slightly festive, ripped up, dirty outfits surrounding a fire. They're not the cleanest looking individuals. And there's also a cat here, which is weird. And then this way you have the that pier and a boat and an open water with some. Oh, what was that? It looks like there's some islands out there. Weird.
Wow.
Huh. So, like, by islands, right?
Yes.
Are they? Is it like? Are they normal size, or are they just?
They're definitely smaller than regular islands, but they're also not tiny. If that makes sense. Like they have a good bit of distance or land on them, but obviously, like the boat is not actually bigger than them. I just made it that way, but the boat is a little smaller than the islands. I would say like you could probably fit like 10 of these boats on the islands, maybe like 5 to 10 of them. So they're not huge, but they're also not tiny. They're medium-sized islands.
Santa, why do you steal an island?
The boat, is it like a motored one or is it row?
That's a good question. It is sail
Is
and
it a
row,
wind?
obviously. I don't know. Patience looks at your hair.
Howdy.
You actually, that's a good question. Have you stepped past the candy boy yet? The candy wall here?
Oh, yeah, sure, he'll do it.
Yeah, if you stand past it, you notice immediately there's a breeze.
Ah. Oh, that's weird.
Immediately you notice as you step in, Patience as well. You hear what sounds like a voice over a megaphone or a microphone. It sounds like the voice of a child, not a familiar child. Calm down, Patience. Welcome to my lake. It looks like the weather here is going to be You hear a licking sound. 20 degrees? Does that sound right? Yeah, 20 degrees. It's 20 degrees, so put on a coat because you don't want to get cold. And also a life jacket because you don't want to drown. And I don't want to have to deal with that. The mic goes off.
Filthy Fahrenheit.
We
Well, he
all
didn't.
heard
Well,
that, right?
they didn't say Fahrenheit, so
Everyone heard that, yeah. Well, everyone who was near the wall. So yeah, it was kind of quieter for everyone else, but it was definitely loud for patients and whoever was at the pier. He just said degrees. I don't think he even said
Yeah,
Fahrenheit.
he just said degrees. Well, patients will
Wait.
just wait for other people.
So, hold on. So
Yeah.
then Raymond looks around, feels how cold it's slightly getting, and is like, "This is not 20."
It doesn't. No, it doesn't feel the temperature at all.
And I accidentally closed the real time.
Those on the side of the purple sinew. Also, here a mic go off. Not a mic, but a I don't know what to call it. They're like the theme park announcement things.
Oh, the
And it-
intercom.
Yeah, it's like an intercom, and it goes. And it turns off.
What side was that?
That was on the sinew side.
Huh.
Someone's aiming to become a pilot.
Those, and I can say you guys recognize the voice to be the Blood Diamond's voice.
Gross.
Wait, excuse me?
You recognize the voice to be the Blood Diamond's voice.
What
Anytime
in
a
the
loud
flying fuck?
present voice comes, Dorian's gonna jump.
Dorian, you
Oh
jump.
no!
I jump.
Seeing everyone take various reactions, Raymond just like, it could just be recorded.
Raymond, literally, it's not that cold. What are you rolling for, patience?
He's noticing Dorian's jumping.
What? No.
You can't hide that.
Well, fine. You
Everyone
want me to
jumps.
empathy you?
No.
Because here we go, buddy. Boy, oh,
Classic.
never mind.
Classic polar.
I'm gonna just roll my d20s first, like I always do.
Nice.
Well, we gonna get
I'll
on
take
this
that.
boat, or what?
Charlie's just like, fucking, I don't, sure. He looks so confused. Fucking whatever. There's no goddamn other choice to do here. I don't know what the fuck you. You're a little frustrated.
How big is the boat? Is it big enough?
It's big enough for all of you guys.
Thank you.
And I can just give you control of the boat, and you don't have to move all the. If you're gonna all go on the boat, anyone who's on the boat can just go to the pier, and then I can just give you guys control of the thing. Get the fuck out of here, patient.
Aw.
I'm trying to give control to all players. There you go. So you guys can drag that boat around, fight for control. I don't care. Vote someone to vote. Do it.
Is everyone on the boat?
Who doesn't go on the boat? Okay, so everyone is on the boat.
Excuse me? Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess the
So-
question is, who's good at driving a boat?
That's a good question. Charlie raises his hand.
Failing.
Who normally? Oh, Gregory normally does.
Yes. What would the role be? Is it drive or?
It's drive. Yeah, it's drive. You get a text from Gregory that says, "Hey, I figure there might be some driving in there. I apologize. I was distracted by otters."
Well, we also didn't take them.
Yeah, I know. But he pretends it was his choice.
So patients could
I can
take a
also do
stab
the
at this.
offending greatly.
What's the role for boat driving?
It's a dex drive.
Oh. Maybe
Someone link me the
patients shouldn't
stats,
be doing
please.
this.
So I
I
can.
don't
Are you
have
sure
any
it's
drive.
Dex? For sailboat?
What else would it be?
Hear me out.
Strength?
I don't have any
No.
drive, so can I not get any penalties because I've been on a boat for several months?
Did you learn how to drive the boat, or did he make you clean it?
Okay, but I'm used to a boat.
Yeah, so you won't get boat sick.
Dang.
Someone link me their
Sorry,
stats,
aren't you my
please.
hand
I
out
couldn't
because
do
you're
it, I'm
thrashing?
sorry.
Okay, well, again, boats drive is only for like if you have to do something. If that makes sense. Like if you know the basics of driving, it's fine.
But it's a sailboat, which is radically different from driving
Oh my-
a car.
All right, here's what happens. Charlie looks at you fiddling with the boat. He just stares at you and he goes, If you couldn't drive the fucking boat, why didn't you just tell me?
Well, I didn't know you could handle it.
Well, I fucking handle it better than you. Grabs the rope. Fucking dumbass. I'm not gonna move it though. You move it. You guys decide what you want to do. You have to tell him where you want him to go. You can see that there are islands out there, and as you get into the water, you see there's a kind of central ice island with a little.
So,
Tower.
Jordan, as the designated leader, you should totally move our boat.
I'm sorry.
Well, Raymond's
God.
highest, he's our leader.
All right.
If
Let me step up onto this boat like George Washington then.
Oh, there's a picture of that.
Oh
somewhere.
my god.
All right. Do you actually do that?
I probably for like 1 second.
All right. Don't worry. They noticed.
Old Raymond comes back for 0.5 seconds before it's back to being depressed.
Oh no!
A small amount of confetti falls from the air. Just kidding. There was no confetti, Raymond. What are you talking about?
But
I
there
don't
was.
trust my mind at this
Dorian
point. I don't care.
screams.
Torian saw the confetti for sure.
For he knows, but nobody else does.
How big was each island?
They're like. I have such a bad frame for this.
Okay, because what's the scale here? Is this a lot bigger than what it looks?
Here, yeah, they're a lot. The islands are a lot bigger than what they look. This is a really pretty open lake. You can't really see the other side. It's kind of foggy back there. The islands, you can't see like the whole island. You just know they're not that huge. They're just like you could probably explore an island just by looking at it. You could probably go around that island in like an hour or two.
Can we see the square in the middle? Is that like
Yes,
a
you
fort or
see that.
something?
Yeah, you see a tower. It's a huge tower in the middle on a piece of ice.
I suppose we should go over there.
Does any of us remember what happened during the section of our succubus fever dream?
We had to look
water.
for a key, didn't we?
Yeah, but Water Kid wanted to play, right?
I think so.
So we got to
So
find
it
this
was
child.
Was it Queen or King?
I don't recall.
Are you asking me? Oh, I didn't know if that was
No,
like.
I'm just throwing it out there, spitballing.
I'm not sure.
Because I remember the water section goes on the other side of the cube. It was like, when we last did it, it was up here.
Well, it's possible.
Let's just say it's in the right place. Sorry.
Well then, as our resident child handler, someone please call out ideally patience to this child.
Ideally, patience. Right.
You deal with children. You're the child handler.
I got a specialty.
Yeah.
Well, what are you expecting me to do? Just call on out like, well, howdy.
I mean,
wait. What do you mean? Immediately when you do that, on your boat in front of or behind Patience, but everyone else can see it because Patience howdies out into the water. A small child-sized individual appears behind you. And he goes, "Well, howdy."
I was right behind me.
Yeah. He's literally right behind you, Patience. Roll a what's a not get pushed scared off of the boat?
Oh golly, you gosh darn give me a spook.
Oh
That's
jeez.
cool.
I didn't mean to give you one.
Let's just do a rescom.
What?
Rescom?
Rescom?
Yeah, do a res comp to not get spooked off the boat.
We good.
All right,
You
cool. Ah, jeez. I didn't mean to scare the cowboy off the boat.
Don't worry, I'm still here.
At your service.
Well, howdy. What do we call
Howdy,
you?
howdy. Why do you say howdy so much? You're an actual cowboy? You don't wear a cowboy hat.
I mean, I could be, I suppose.
Here, let me get you one. he kind of lifts his hand, and like the water just splashes you in the face, Patience, and then it forms into a hat made of water.
Oh,
Now you're a cowboy.
thank you very much.
He bows.
He'll do a little bow back. What do we call you?
King, Lord, Savior the Third, Blake.
Do you have a nickname?
Blake. It's short for, King, Lord, Savior the Third, Blake.
It is indeed.
Because that's really long. I forget it sometimes. I like to write it on the inside of my jacket, though. He opens his jacket. You notice that he's wearing, like, a paper crown and a kind of, like, store-bought king outfit.
So, we was looking to move on through.
Oops.
Oh, he's dead.
Nope.
Easy.
He
Where'd
jumps
it
into
go?
the water. He jumps into the water real quick. Oh, sorry, I know you're talking. He pops his head back out. He like climbs onto the boat. He falls a few times. Ah!
Well, Blake, we was looking to get on through and try to make it to another section.
He squints.
Hmm?
Well, that's no fun. You just got here. Can you guys put on your safety jackets? I don't want you to fall in the water and drown.
Are they in the boat?
Yeah, he doesn't. Did you ask him?
Yes.
Yeah, they're right there. Did you not read the safety package? What are they called? The pamphlets?
I don't believe so. We just got on the boat.
Folder.
Manual.
It's like a book. What'd you say, Manila?
Manual.
Manual. No, it's not a man.
I don't know. I think the manila sounds... Well, sometimes they're in a manila folder. He says as he puts
that-
on a vest.
Is it called Manila because it looks like vanilla?
Probably tastes like it too.
He looks at you for a second.
Well, I figure
He
manila
looks at the
tastes more
folder.
like cardboard.
He sweats water. But yeah, don't drown.
So it's fun you're looking for.
It's fun. I'm always looking for. What else is there? It gets boring here. He sits and water splashes off of him.
Well, I suppose we could play a game or something.
His eyes explode. They're so happy.
Do you have one in mind?
Of course I do.
Well, let's hear it.
We're gonna play pirates.
Can I opt out of this experience?
No.
Oh no, poor
I need the
Dorian.
entire crew. You'll be the bad boy pirate because you're annoying, and then you'll be the leader because you're like a captain, and you have dreadlocks, so you're cool too. And then oh man, there's so many of
Wait,
you.
who's the leader that he was pointing at?
He pointed at you, Patience. and then you'll be the sword fighter. He points at Raymond again.
Yar.
He
And
does
then,
have one of those.
And then you'll be the hacker. He points at Eric.
Ah, yes, every pirate ship has a hacker.
Yes, he looks annoyed.
Well, future pirates, obviously.
Yeah, they're future pirates.
An actual sailboat.
Is there a way for me to roll like an intelligence investigation or something to like gauge this child? Like clearly he's not human, but like
That you mean occult, like an occulty roll? Like what is he? Like, do you want to know what he is, or like what his vibe is?
I mean,
Vibe check?
more just like I
Vibe check the
want
child.
to-
Oh no!
I want to vibe check him without actually vibe checking him.
Not allowed.
You're trying to avoid an empathy roll. You can't avoid an empathy roll.
Oh no, I want to. That's what I mean. Like.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
just
like
do an
check.
empathy.
I don't want to fucking just go after him. I want to like actually check his vibe.
Yeah, just do an empathy roll. Wits empathy.
Damn, I forgot how powerful that is.
Yeah. Okay. He seems excited to play with you guys. He seems pretty innocent. Like, it doesn't look like... It looks like he doesn't really know what's happening. If that makes sense. Like, he's just kind of doing his own thing here.
I would like to empathy the
Okay.
child.
Go for it.
The small...
He's bouncing, by the way. It looks like either he needs to pee or he's excited.
And I have a thing in children, so woo!
I have a thing in children.
Yep, I'm thinking children.
I hate it.
The specialization.
Apparently, you don't have a thing in children.
No, it gave me. I have
You look at him, and all you think about is your dead daughter. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
No, you have one. You have one, so he looks excited. That's what you get.
I have one. I have one dead, and I have one alive.
Whoops, Lamau.
And 40 non-existent.
You, oh yeah. Charlie's just sitting there like, what the fuck? Edna's just like looking around, just at the situation, trying her best to not cause a problem.
I'm glad you're reminding me that this is a child. Because Eric would not do anything.
This is definitely a child.
Yeah.
To have any sort of resemblance to him?
Do not shoot the child.
Roll a memory. What do you mean? You have to remember his facial features.
I guess so. Any bonus since they showed us the dossier before we came here?
No.
Okay. Tells composure is memory, right?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Hey, you run a World of Darkness campaign actively. You have no excuse.
You have no excuse. Don't come at my line. I just
come back. You know I'm right.
Listen, I just double checking.
He looks like a different kid. He doesn't look like, he doesn't look like him, and he just looks like a random kid, to be honest. Like, it's not like they have a nose in common or something, and it's not like it looks like a miniature version of him.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Pirate adventure. So, I'm the king,
Alright.
but I'm also a pirate.
You're Pirate King, obviously.
Yes. Yes. It takes a second. And
You need an
we're gonna
appropriate
go.
eye patch to be a Pirate King.
I have one. He looks at you, and there's an eye patch over his face, but it's water.
There you go.
Yar. He has a little water hand hook. Yeah, so we're gonna go get treasure on all of the islands, and then we're gonna fight a big bad boss, and then save the princess.
Alright.
The pirate princess.
No, she's a normal princess.
But she will be a pirate princess.
Yes, because she's gonna join us.
Yeah.
All right. Any questions?
Is there treasure at the end?
There's treasure everywhere. We're pirates. Yeah.
The real treasure, Raymond, is the friends you make along the way.
No, boo. He starts spitting. Treasure is treasure. Gold.
Son, don't be blowing raspberries.
Angry eyebrows. So, don't tell me what to do, cowboy. I'm captain.
I thought he was the captain.
He is the captain. And I'm the captain too. We're both the captain, but I'm the king captain, so I'm the more important captain.
Ah, yes, alright.
Okay, tell us where to go now, captain.
But you're the king captain, so
No, but-
you ought to be pointing the way. With your
I'm,
handy-dandy hook.
No, you do it. He slams his hands down. He's like actually annoyed. You.
Well, how about that one over there? And he just points to the closest one.
All right. Good idea, Captain. Avast. He pushes. Points. And he waits for someone to move the boat.
Oh. Do we have to roll, or we get it moving?
You can just get it moving. As you guys are on the boat, he's like humming and he's crisscross shaking back and forth on the floor. And you hear over the microphones again, make sure if your friends, John, make sure to take them because I don't want to have to clean it up. There's too many of them and it's annoying. So please get rid of them.
Did we recognize the voice?
Yeah, it's him again.
Oh, it's him again.
Yeah, but he's not like doing a microphone. He's
Right.
just sitting there back and forth. Yeah, so you guys get to the island. Here, move you on the island. Boop. Boop.
Boop.
Boop. Alright, Jackie, I'll leave Jackie there. Fucking Charlie. And Dorian. There you go. God, these yes, I know they're small.
We all get on,
Alright.
we all realize we can all barely squeeze on.
Yeah, no, it's not that small.
An island for ants.
You guys get to the island, and he says, "All right, time to search for treasure." And he takes out a sword, but it's water.
Now, is there
Right,
any way in particular that we're looking for treasure?
I
I didn't happen to bring my metal detector.
That would be too easy. And he,
And I don't have a shovel.
well, pretend you have a shovel.
suppose.
Okay. So we're on the island. Now we have to find treasure. How do pirates normally find treasure?
Follow
Well,
a
yeah,
map.
you brought a map, didn't you, Captain?
Yes, he
We
takes out.
we need to find the X.
He takes out water and hands it to you, Dorian. It's rolled up water.
It doesn't fall apart.
No,
Oh, okay, well, it's about everything else I see. I unroll it.
you unroll the water. Your hands are wet.
On a scale of water paper to talking coffee mugs, where does this place?
Think of my broken coffee mug at home.
There's an X and some squiggles on it, Dorian. Do you want to try and interpret it?
All right, I'm gonna interpret it.
All right, that's an intelligence academics.
Uh-huh. All right,
Oh,
well, we're gonna
boy.
try this, and if this doesn't work, I have a solution.
Just gonna shoot the map.
That's a one.
Dorian, you get the orientation of the map, but it's still kind of hard to follow. You just know relative to where you are.
Captain, I think this is the wrong map for the island over there. I'm gonna need another one.
What? What?
So you can see from this point right here that this is clearly that island. I need the other map.
Unless we're just on the wrong island, we just gotta sail on over there.
But that's the one for this island.
Oh, whoops, my mistake.
Mm.
Okay, let's see.
He gives you a sad face.
What did you need to roll to look at your map?
Intelligence academics.
Oh. Patience can't help you out there, buddy. He could try to look over your shoulder.
I
Well,
could try.
then here's another roll.
There's a baby success. Which
Here's an acting roll to pretend like I have any idea where I'm going. This
Okay.
way.
Dorian, you start correctly leading the way.
Awesome.
And he smiles. But he smiles knowingly.
No.
And only you see this, Dorian. It cuts to your very core. And you guys follow Dorian. Dorian, you notice that it seems like the island moves as you move. Everyone else, it's kind of normal. Dorian somehow figured out how to read this water map.
And it'll do
And-
some unnecessary squiggles, you know.
Yeah, and Dorian, you are acting, so you determine how this goes.
Yes.
So you continue walking until what? You're just gonna keep walking forever?
Alright, I'm gonna stop.
Alright, you stop. Is this
Alright.
it?
Right here.
But
5
what if it's
faces to the left.
5? He starts walking to the left, and then after 2 or 3 steps, he's like, and then he goes back. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right there.
Right here?
Right
And then he puts his hand up triumphantly, and a water shovel appears. And then he goes to stick it in, and then a giant pool of water from the lake just smashes into where he is. It literally breaks the island. You guys are all shaken. Like water from the ocean, like the lake, fires out, like a power. Those power washer things.
Yeah, can I grab him before he gets washed away?
You can try.
I will.
That's a Fuck. What is that? God, it's been so long.
What is it, Kareem?
I have no idea. Wait, what is it grabbing someone?
My attack grapple is strength plus brawl.
Sure.
Mine is
Roll
target
strength.
defense.
They're all strength brawl, and his defense is 0 because you surprise him.
A 2.
All right, you grab him. You go for a grab, and the power wash blasts directly at where he was, and you grab his. Well, you think you grabbed him, but you actually just kind of grab some clothes,
Oh.
and then the water smashes into the ground where he was, and then after it stops splashing, which by the way, it knocks you over.
Uh-huh.
When the water like stops splashing, he just kind of comes up and he forms up again and like grabs, or not grabs it. He forms up and looks at you and is like, "Can I have my jacket back?"
Of course. Gives it back.
Thank you. Takes the crown back, picks it up, puts it there. Treasure! He looks down.
Jeez.
There's actually treasure there.
Was it like fool's gold?
Yeah, it's like toy money. It's
Like
not real.
those chocolate coins that are wrapped in gold foil.
Yeah, he picks one up and he's like, "It's free money and chocolate." He unwraps it and puts it in his mouth, but it just kind of does the whole like floats down because it's made of water.
That's one of how many?
Three.
3. 1 of 3?
Three. Yes, and oh, look at that! He goes back in. The first part of the key. It's just like a piece of foil.
Very nice.
All right, Captain. Now what?
Now we're gonna go check on over. There's like a fake ponder. Over yonder, and he points over to the next nearest.
All right, to yonder.
Back on the boat.
And then you guys get back on the boat. As you get on the boat, you drive it, and as you get past this point, you hear a sinister laugh.
Also his.
It echoes. No.
Oh.
Do we have a traitor on the ship? One of you kids a traitor.
Huh? He wasn't paying attention.
Okay, what
You're a
was his name
traitor.
again? Was it
It's Blake. Yes.
How did you find my secret identity?
Blake?
The traitor.
What was? Who was that?
Well, I'm not sure, but there's pirates in these waters, so maybe it's an evil pirate.
But we're the pirates in those waters.
No, but there's other pirates and they're evil.
Okay, I was half expecting like a surprised Pikachu face, like, oh, we are.
No, he does that. Oh. And then he says the bit about the evil pirates.
The correction is we're going to be the only pirates on these waters.
We will.
Yeah, because we're gonna kill him.
Oh.
We're gonna murder him. He takes his sword out. We're gonna drown them.
This game has gotten rather violent.
Well, we're pirates, Captain.
Well, not
We
all
kill
pirates
people.
have to kill. They can always just, be good.
Boo! You notice during this whole thing, Edna has a face of, "Oh God, I will have a child soon."
Don't
Alright,
do
you
this,
guys-
Edna. Don't let them
Get a-
become like this.
I'm sure he was raised a certain way. She shrugs.
And children are a handful, but they're worth every penny.
She smiles sweetly at that. And you guys get to the island, and he triumphantly stands and says, "Avast!
Avast and yonder.
Yonder Yowdy!" He points at you.
Yowie!
Now let's get treasure. What is this island known for, Captain? Space pirates.
Oh, because I was going to say it's known for bountiful booty.
Well, of course it has that too, but
It's game
it's
patience.
defended by lizard pirates.
Dorian, not that kind.
Oh,
What kind?
I'll tell you when you're taller.
We'll tell you when you're taller.
He grows a little
No, when
bit.
he's old and not taller. He can make himself
Well, I guess I have
wants
to tell
to
him
be.
everything about the birds and the bees.
But I'm already so old. Mm.
When you're
Yeah.
older, son.
I am older.
See, the treasure at the end will be the knowledge in the end.
Hmm.
I don't get it.
But you will.
Let's fight space pirates.
Alright, we're fighting space pirates.
Actual water fires out from the lake around it, and these blobs land and form into astronaut-looking humanoids with swords and alien guns. It's like a big silhouette, and they're moving around. They're like, brr, brr. They just make barely any noise.
Nice.
And they have their guns and swords pointed at you guys. Roll for combat.
You roll for initiative, you mean?
Yeah, that one.
Ugh.
Chart, can you add them to the initiative while I get some pirate fighting music?
Yes. Can.
I like how Raymond is 9.00001.
Yep, I got shafted.
What do you mean? You went first.
I still got shafted.
Oh.
Mere existence is the
Yeah, I was
shaft.
gonna say that's like Raymond's like creed now.
Oh, this is a good one. Screw it, we'll use this one. This is a good song. The pirates, they yar, they har, and most importantly, they yar.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
They yar, they har, but most importantly, they arg.
Arr, mateys, I'm going to add a new one here that says Space Pirate, boy.
There it is.
I'm pretty sure I probably have a token from Avarice I could throw in here.
Oh god.
All the fucking music that triggers emotional responses for me. I
Good.
don't like this. I mean, I love it, but like at the same time, I'm getting feelings.
Perfect. There he is. Come on, internet. You can do it. Oh, that's why.
Oh, hello.
Whoa.
Big. Still big.
Small.
Small.
He's small now. Yar.
Yeah.
I'm from a different campaign, actually, but I'm guest starring. Alright, let me...
Dorian knows. He knows they're from a different set.
I'll just go
Can't
ahead
believe
and...
they're reusing assets. Lazy writing from the director.
Dorian, you're ripped down through hell for another just hour of pain and screaming, and then you come back, and no one notices it, and you just sneeze.
Best video. I love this plot so much.
Are you like?
Can't wait for
is
the sequel.
Does that actually happen?
Well, nobody notices it.
Oh my god.
But Dorian notices it. He notices it real well. In fact, Dorian, take a lethal. Just fucking,
Oh,
just
God.
so you feel it.
Boy.
I just come out coughing out blood. Everything's fine.
Edna takes out gun, and she goes, this island's very small. She's trying to aim in a way that doesn't, shoot someone. Alright. And then she shoots.
Please be careful, Edna.
It'll be fine. I'll just shoot for the legs. And she shoots the water leg. And she gets a pretty decent shot off. It goes through, and we're gonna go back to normal combat for the sake of my sanity. And it shoots the guy's leg, and the space pirate goes, "Oh!" And Charlie's like, do I have to?" He looks at everyone else.
Raymond
Only
nods.
if you want to.
Oh, I don't fucking want to. Eric.
Can I like try and empathy this space boy?
Yeah, sure. There's a few of them, but they all look exactly the same.
Well, just a general on all of them then, I guess.
Yeah. What do you look for?
Honestly, just anything.
It looks like they're kind of winging it.
Like, do they like? Does it look like they want to be here?
I mean, they don't not want to be here. They're just kind of like here. You know what I mean? Like they basically it doesn't look like they were just apparated out of nothing. Like it seemed. It looks like they have an expression, or their body has enough expression where they're just kind of like a few of them are just kind of chilling, waiting to do something, and the other one's kind of like getting into pose.
Oh.
So yeah, I mean they're not. It's not like don't want to be here. They're gonna do the thing.
Well, if I must. Let me see if I have quick draw. Oh, I do. Okay. I'm gonna do math. Hold on.
Is this Blake?
Yeah, Blake.
I'm pulling out gun. I have cobalt ammo, if that helps.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just gonna generally just shoot one in the leg and see what happens.
All right, one of them was already shot in the leg. In case you're just gonna, are you gonna shoot that guy again? They all have the same health or whatever. It doesn't matter.
We'll do a different one. That man's already had enough pain.
All right, you shoot another one. Did you? Is that your roll? There you go.
Right.
You
Yeah.
shoot and you get it right in the leg, and it goes. And then all three of them at once go avast, and then they strike in random directions. Let's see. What is there? 4 of you guys? But then they have 2 more because of them, and then there's the kid. So that's 7, right? Sorry, I'm just counting out to see who they attack. So Patience, Charlie, and Edna.
Yes, the pregnant lady.
Yes, they strike. And it actually it feels like getting hit with a stick. So you're gonna take some bashing. So let's see how many you take. Patience take 1. Charlie,
check
fuck!
to see if I'm wearing armor.
Asshole. Fucking dick, I didn't do anything to you. Jesus, I'm going on the boat.
Yeah, I'm wearing riot gear right now.
Okay, how much armor does that give? It doesn't matter, it's only 1. If it gets 1 armor, you're good.
Oh, okay.
What do you have? It doesn't matter. Never mind.
The sword hits you and it makes a shatter noise. And he's like, oh, he backs up, shoots his gun in the air, and then falls over. He's just so shocked.
These guys are just bumbling idiots. What the fuck?
Raymond, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw my rapier and stab him. One of them.
Alright, roll to stab.
Because I'd rather not waste ammo.
One of them is like, what, you rather not waste ammo? Normal voice.
Look at giant fuck off anti-material rifle. Yes.
Clear still, I mean.
It's 5. Okay. Like, please.
I need atmosphere. Oh, I know. He just stands there for a second, and then that music starts playing out the speakers.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Oh wow! All right. Raymond, you do a pose, and then you strike forth and stab through 2 of them, taking them out instantly. Leaving only 1 left, and he's terrified. As I mean, his hand gestures tell you that he's terrified. He hopes. Sorry.
Alright, cool. I've just suffered hell.
I don't think
Going
it's.
off of the assumption that space pirates can't breathe air, I'm taking it.
All right, you got to take off his helmet.
That's right.
Roll, strength, brawl. To
Can I
win a
dex it
grapple,
to kind of
probably.
just kind of twirl it off his head?
Sure, you can
Is
do
he
a cool.
fighting someone?
You can do a cool backflip or something.
Yeah, heck yeah. What am I rolling?
Dex brawl.
Dang. Can't be athletics.
No, I'm not giving you everything.
I can try for everything.
You do a fancy kick, and it kicks it directly off. The latch gets hit, goes, and then it pops off, and he's like, he holds on his throat. Space pirates can't breathe air. Then he dies, and then he looks at the camera and says, "I'll see you in Everest."
Oh, he gets to break the fourth wall. That's fine.
And then Blake cheers as he points at the corpses of the water men, and sorry, give me a second. What great GM. He points at the corpses of the watermen, and he goes, "Treasure."
Well done, y'all.
He jumps up and down and taps his feet together.
A mighty fine jig, if I do say so myself.
A mighty fine jig. I love jigging. He does a bit of a jig. The treasure's still there, just sitting there. Nobody, while everyone looks at it.
Well, King gets
Scarred from
King
their
gets to
backstory.
look at the treasure first, because you're the king.
Well, that's true. He looks at it. All right. Now grab it.
We get treasure.
All right, you get the treasure. You find another quote-unquote key, otherwise known
Yay.
as gold tinfoil, and then some chocolate, if you want to eat chocolate.
I could use some chocolate.
All right. Time to go to the next, the last one.
Wait, isn't there two more?
No.
Okay, well, I'll take it. Eat my chocolate.
Wait, I gotta... Give me a second. Yeah, so you guys get this stuff.
Onward to the last island?
Yes,
Which
the
treasure?
last one.
Do we have an idea which one it is?
I don't
Was
know
the
that one.
map
he points this way. I don't know that one.
That way it is, and we go.
Cheers. Give me 1 second. All right, you guys go to that island. And you get to that island, and he starts pacing and thinking. He goes, this one's a sneaky one.
A
You have to
sneaky
be
island.
sneaky. You have to be sneaky because there's guards everywhere. The water splashes the island. You guys all get wet. Then there's a bunch of guys with flashlights that light doesn't come out of
Nice.
because it's just water. And they're pacing back and forth. Wait, I have a song for this.
Just do like a Metal Gear, like sneaking one.
Basically.
If it's not Metal Gear, I'm not.
It's not. I'm sorry. I have a different song.
Shadow Moses should have like one or two. Well, I do believe this is a job for our fellow sneaky pirate. He looks over at Dorian.
Don't. No, you look somewhere else.
The kid looks at you, but I'm looking at you.
No, I'm taking a break, so give it to someone else. I opened the
Mm,
map earlier, I already had my turn.
But
he's right.
Dorian, you're the sneakiest.
You shut up, Patience.
Just give it to me.
God.
I believe Raymond.
You
has.
a scarf, please, Dorian.
Here you go.
Take scarf.
Is Tori just standing there eating chocolate?
Yeah, so he's eating as much of chocolate as
Alright, 1 second.
Thorin, are you alright?
I'm fine, thank you.
I empathy
That's
you. Yeah, look at that too.
I mean, I kind of want to do that too, because this is very out of character for Dorian.
You know what? Let's all get in on this, like a
Oh,
family.
dang.
Well,
Oh
I
my
mean-
god, that's gonna be
well, I mean-
easy.
Well, I mean, Dorian just kind of didn't even try.
He is visibly trembling.
That's why he's
He's just
eating
like-
chocolate.
He
Oh,
looks a little hurt.
No. He's just, no. Maybe.
Oh, there it is. You stealth, and
Oh,
the kid sneakily stealths with you, and you notice every time a guard should see him, it just stops right before it sees him.
oh yes. NPC.
We're almost there. He pats you.
So Dorian, how you doing, buddy?
Not good.
Oh no.
The not goods for patience, so what did the 4 successes get?
Yeah, give me.
This man is on the brink of a breakdown, and he's just holding it together.
Poor Dorian.
Something just happened that completely shattered his resolve.
Just happened?
Just happened.
Like just now during this encounter? Oh.
I mean,
It's fine though, he just sneezed for you guys.
I mean, would that just be me, or would that be me and Patience?
It's just you.
It's
Oh,
you.
Well,
It's you and Raymond, isn't it? Because you guys got the 4.
No, Raymond was stealthing. He was.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
You're
unlike
halfway there,
Patience-
Raymond.
Well,
So
unlike
yeah, so
Patience
so
and
patience
being a
would get
good father-
fear. Yeah, patience would get fear. Eric would get that it just happened.
Well, unlike Patience being a good father, Eric is a trash son, and he will not say anything. He'll just look in Dorian's general direction and give him a look of "I get it."
Sure you did.
Damn, that's even better. That's literally the best possible thing you could have said.
I
I'm
mean,
so
he doesn't
happy.
He doesn't say anything, but
No, I know.
like, I understand.
That's the best thing you could have done. 1 sec. Trying to find. It's a very specific thing I'm looking for. All right, you're 3/4 of the way there, Raymond, and you know the kid's kind of adorable, all things considered.
Disgusting.
You hate it. You see him trip once, and it's like, oh.
Do I need to roll again?
Sure, yeah, go for another roll. Is that your stealth roll, or
that 11?
yeah?
Yes.
I see.
I stabbed myself to do sneaky bullshit.
Did you?
Man, yeah, almost like I was like a triple agent or something for a bit.
Oh yeah, that was cool. It's been a while.
It's been just a tiny bit, just a tiny little bit.
Oh, what stats do you have?
Good ones.
Damn.
I've got a 5 in Dex, 5 in Stealth of the specialty.
I suppose I have that too. That's really hard to get shadowing.
Yeah. Yeah. I just keep my stealthiness hidden. No one needs to know my true power.
Unlimited power.
Oh.
Oh my god. Is this seriously the one? I'm so mad. Oh my god. It's the one. I needed to grab something from another session, but it's the one that is not recorded.
Lovely.
It's fine. It doesn't matter. You're almost there. No, I'm just kidding. You're there. You get to the end, and you get past some last minute guards, and they're like, "Who went there? Who goes there?" And they start doing that like guard walk. It must have been my imagination. Who walks back? And then you sneak into a room that's for some reason in the middle of an island.
Oh, yes.
And then you kick the door open or whatever. How do you get in? What do you do?
Is it unlocked?
Yeah, probably.
I'll open the door then.
All right, you open the door, you boring ass. That's what the kid says. And then he coughs and goes, "Ah, man, that was lame." And he goes inside. Oh, darn it! Do you go inside with him?
Yeah, he goes inside. I'm just like, I'd rather not kick the door into a trap.
All right, you go inside and you see a table with a note on it.
What?
Do you read the note?
Yes.
Uh,
The fact that you're cracking up before you even showed me what's on this note means I'm
it says,
very...
"The treasure is mine, idiots." Signed -DSU.
What? And we've been beaten. What do we want to do about this king?
It looks like we gotta find this DSU, and I think I know exactly who it is.
Oh.
We're gonna have to go back onto the open sea.
Are they like 10 feet away or something?
What? The DSU?
No, the
Oh.
Raven.
Our
and
stealth
the
around?
kid.
Yeah. The water thing isn't. The water guards are just gone. So the island's perfectly easy to just.
Well, to the ship again, then, I suppose.
Yes, Captain. I suppose.
Very well, King Captain. On the ship.
All right. You guys get back on the ship, and
What?
as you get on the ship, as you get on the ship, I'm gonna make it bigger, just for the sake of all of you being on the ship. He leads you a little bit, and then give me this ship. And then in the distance, you see another bigger ship that clearly wasn't there before.
My goodness.
Charlie.
My goodness. So good.
Wait, the way he just said it, it sounded like he wasn't even surprised.
My goodness.
My goodness.
And he points, the kid points and goes, "There he is. DSU." And as the ship gets closer, you notice something. You notice something terrible. No, a boat.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh god dang it.
Standing atop. You hear the child giggle in the back. He's at the very back of the boat. Seemingly knowingly, Dorian. But
Why?
your tortured,
He's looking at the
look.
kid. Why?
The biggest smile.
No.
And you all see this massive meat boy.
Hey guys, welcome to my nightmares.
What?
Dorian has described this individual, but I don't know if you all will immediately remember. Right now, you just see this terrifying fucking thing. This isn't as fun as the last thing.
Suddenly things got a bit more serious.
Yeah, this one, and to describe him for all of you, you see basically a skinless, muscle-bound, horse-skulled, flaming-maned, six-armed creature at the helm of a giant boat. And you see a bunch of, I don't have them right now, but there's a bunch of little water creatures on the boat too. And you hear him shouting. He shouts, looking straight at Dorian. Time to make good on my promise!
No.
Or I'm not Dragon Skull, the undead! He breathes blue fire. You hear the kid jumping in the background.
Why? Why does the world hate me?
And then I'm gonna make it all bigger again, just so we can. It does not actually getting bigger, but just so we can see everything better.
And initiative, I assume?
Oh yeah.
Well,
It's been a long time coming, boy. You still peeing your pants over there? Remember what I did to your fucking father figure?
Language, we got children here.
I ripped him in half and threw him in the goddamn ocean. The kid claps and jumps.
I wouldn't really say father figure.
I don't know, love interest. He shrugs.
really complicated stuff.
It's really weird that you fell in love with your father figure, you crazy.
Dorian's like, Facebook status would be, it's complicated.
Complicated.
Well, it's dead now. And he's actually very dead. In fact, he goes back. Oh yeah, he has a cloak on too, doesn't he? He has like a pirate jacket.
Well, it's a pirate jacket, but it's open, so you can see his chest.
So
Yeah,
while
yeah.
he's monologuing, can we throw stuff at him?
No, he
Yeah,
goes
why
back
is
and he picks up a because this happens as the boat's coming towards you. He goes back and he's like, let me just, somewhere around here. Ah, yes! And he reaches down and he picks up something and he tosses it onto your boat. It does not look like a bomb. Don't freak out.
It's Willard's head.
Yes, it is! And it looks straight at you, Dorian, as it falls flat and aimless, and the eyes are wide open, and a sort of, why did you let me die kind of look.
Yeah, I'm getting better at this.
I'm a mix between a little off-put and I've seen worse a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, probably. And then it blows up. I was kidding.
then you'll blow up.
Then you'll blow up. Ah, yes, classic.
Is this fake or is this like the real dragon spell?
Oh, it's very, very real.
Yeah. I hate this room. He doesn't say that loud.
Charlie just looks just like broken. He always does, but he looks especially broken today. And here, let me get the specific song now that the intro song.
Dorian would say, what did he do to deserve this? But yeah.
He knows exactly what you did to do. That's what the kid whispers in your ear, Dorian. You know exactly what you did to deserve this.
What do you have against? Is this a freaking game to you?
Is this a what?
Is this a game to you?
Yes. It's actually more of a job. He scratches his hair.
I got a ton of people here you can torment.
I got a ton of... But you're the most fun.
I mean, true.
And then he giggles, and then Dragon Skull the Undead flexes as fire explodes from his pecs.
From his
God.
pants?
He's both terrifying and hilarious.
Oh boy.
And he just goes ahead and he just throws a fucking sword at one of you. Let's just see which one. Why not start without a bang? You know, with a bang. It's a good old-fashioned. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 of you, right? Actually, no, the kid doesn't count because he's not getting attacked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Damn it.
Hasn't Jackie been with them that time?
Jackie's not. She's on the boat, but she doesn't. We're just pretending she's not real.
Yeah.
No.
Dorian.
Of course.
I promise it's not on purpose.
It's actually not.
Wait, this is the wrong song. Whoops.
Dorian is unsurprised as the sword goes through.
The sword goes through you. Ow.
It just enters his destiny. Like,
I do have
yeah,
one armor.
seems about right.
Yeah. There we go.
Nice.
Dorian, he looks a little bigger than last time, but you could just be scared.
I recall Willard saying that he'd grown quite a bit
Yes.
last time.
Yeah, Willard also
what kind
like.
of vengeance is he feeding on this time? He killed the guy.
Oh, well, you already signed your death certificate, bro.
The heck, man?
He's getting a pump now. Oh shit. Well, this is endgame.
Oh my god.
Take
Oh my god.
take 4 lethal.
Christ.
Wow.
I'm already down 2.
And then he lets out a roar and a chuckle and a flex. A lot of things. He gets a lot of things off.
I am 1 away from full lethal, so I could use some help.
Edna shoots him. She's silent but steady aim. Oh hi. She shoots him. It kind of cracks the side of his skull, and he's like, and that's it. And she just kind of looks annoyed, both at herself and the situation. Raven, what do you do?
Does anyone else? Dorian, you want to get medical right now, or can you?
I'm 1 lethal away from full.
Yeah. Anyone else handle him, or am I the only guy with medical here?
I'm dying.
I only have 1 medicine and 3 wits.
All right. Cool.
I'm 1 part sword through chest and 2 parts health.
Did you bring
Right.
your big old gun though?
Oh, I have the anti-material rifle.
Do.
That's what I'm like. Do I want to shoot this guy in the head first, or do I want to save?
I say you
Dorian
work on the shooty thing. I'll attempt a sad little medical on Dorian.
All right. Then I will.
Do you have quick draw for your rifle?
I do have quick draw rifle.
Oh
You
wow.
have the big fucking rifle?
That's
Yeah.
enough time.
I mean, does it take? Because I have quick draw rifle, and I think it has to be the general type of weapon, right? Or does it have to be specific?
Fuck.
Because I have quick draw rifles for my drug rifle, but
I
this is a
think
material
it's.
rifle.
Well, the technical rule is that like you have to individually buy quick draw per weapon get or weapon
Oh.
that you have.
Per weapon.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that means you don't have it.
All right. Well then, I think I'll go do. You guys can bring out weapons immediately. So
And it does take a turn of setup as well. So it's.
yeah. So I'll medical Dorian now.
All right.
And instead of take of everyone's time up. Is it easy enough to get over to Dorian, or?
Yeah. You don't have to worry. I'm not gonna make you worry about positioning
okay.
and stuff.
Okay, so just the good old medical.
Mhm.
Dex or wits?
It's fuck. It's wits.
Wits. Okay. I don't know why I asked. They're both the same thing. Okay. Oh shit. There we are.
All right. Heal 1.5 lethal. As you get wrapped up in the sword's taken out of you.
Yay. You can keep it.
Charlie throws something at him. It lands kind of on the side. Like, not on him, but near him. And Charlie's like, fuck. Like, cheers. Patience.
Did Dorian get medical yet?
I did get
You
it.
did.
You did, yes.
Do you need more, or?
I could always use more.
I have tiny baby roll, but I could risk. Or just willpower. I think I got willpower. Let me check my willpower. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm gonna willpower and try to do a murder. I don't think that was enough to do anything.
You give me a
Yeah, you heal a bashing.
Oh
No,
wait,
what do I do if? Oh wait.
do we have first aids with us?
If you guys brought them, yeah.
Did someone?
Guess
bring
who's got one? Guess who's got one? It's me.
Are we using yours?
Well, it's Eric's turn now, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fucking take it. Whoever needs to use it.
Can
you
I
forget it to
have
you?
added the first aid?
So just because it's been a while since we played, then I'll go ahead. You can.
Thank you.
Remember, they have. I
goddamn.
think they have uses, so remember
Yeah,
that.
I have 2 uses, so this
So
one
this is
and
the
then
first one.
yeah,
Okay, so it's got 2 left.
and you get a plus. You get +3.
I bless one more.
All right, so heal lethal instead of a bashing.
Yay.
Tiny baby.
All right, Eric, it's still
Figure I
your
may as
turn.
well do medical since he's on the other boat and Patience is an up close dude.
Hmm
Okay.
You have a revolver.
The boat is close enough to hop onto now. By the way,
Okay, I wouldn't trust Patience with actually shooting that
Yeah.
revolver.
that's fine. He'll make his way
Or
onto
probably
your
a-
boat instead.
I'm just gonna aim at him right now. I'm not
All
gonna
right.
like.
Any more
I'm gonna
specific?
shoot.
I guess it doesn't matter. Specific, never mind. Aim is
Yeah,
good. Just
no,
+1.
he's just aiming.
All right, that's a +1. Dorian.
Double shoots.
All right.
Double shoot.
All right.
Do this one first.
Damn nice.
Second. Thank you.
All right. The first one you fire, it hits pretty squarely in his left pec. And he's like, "Ugh," and like fire,
Oh,
like
I think I have to re-roll those 10s.
reroll those 10s.
Yes, do it.
Yeah, I forgot to do that. Okay, so that's 5 success in the top one.
Okay.
You still have another 10 to re-roll.
Okay, so it's 5 and 2.
Wait, you do have another 10 to reroll.
No,
You
she's
have one.
good.
Oh.
No, you have to roll one more.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Okay.
so it's 5 and 2 still.
Okay, so peck. Except this time it's even more because you got one more.
Say goodbye to your nip.
Ah! That's what I lactate fire out of. And
Oh,
then-
why?
now it's creepy.
No, we have to kill him.
And then the other one, he's like, ha, fool, that one hurt, but not as much.
Threw me
And
off
then-
with that comment.
And then, not as
I
much.
hope that's it.
You
I
can't
hope
do that.
I hope that entire thing was fucking in character.
Oh, it was.
100%.
These interactions are very weird. Like, they're comical but terrifying is probably the good way to put it. It's like, what?
I love it.
And DSU stands and steps onto your boat, and it creaks and almost falls over. He's so big. He's on your boat now because you pussy bitches stayed on your boat. So now it's crowded as fuck, and you don't got as many movement. But he can hit a lot more people, and also he has 6 arms. So
Well,
Ooh.
just gonna roll those real quick. Well, this is just wow. He's just doing terribly.
Good. You get that comment.
God awful. 6 arms, but he only has 5 because he threw one of them. Okay, well someone got fucked. Well, sorry, Charlie.
No.
Charlie,
No!
the fan
Every-
favorite.
Everyone takes 1 lethal, including the pregnant mother you brought. Unless you have armor.
Oh,
which I do.
What kind of armor though? Because it's important. It might be if it's bullet
Riot gear.
armor. It's
I got
Uh,
cutties,
I have 1
cutties,
armor.
stabbies, and jabbies.
okay. So you're good on stabby jabby.
So let me check. I got the armory PDF. Let me pull it up.
If it's general, then you're good. In Dorian, you're not getting attacked. It doesn't matter.
Oh,
And then Eric, you got stabbed as well. But yeah, everyone got stabbed basically at once. It's a weirdly precise movement that got you all. But he really got Charlie good. Right in the fucking side, and he's like, fuck! And yeah, falls to his left knee and dies. No, I was kidding.
Oh my god!
And then responds directly to that by shooting him in the face. And this time it cracks the nose bone, and she cocks the gun angrily. Don't stab a pregnant mother. Raymond.
Coming your way, Charlie.
Now it's harder actually to slip by.
Well,
Careful.
mercy, my dear GM, for Dorian is right beside Charlie, and I had to get to
No.
Dorian.
Now there's a giant man on the boat.
Standing in between Dorian and Charlie, because I am already over there to heal Dorian.
Oh, okay, then yeah, you're here then.
Well, hear me out now.
You gotta move yourself, idiot. It's not my fault.
I don't know. You've been moving us the whole time.
No, now you move yourself. You're gonna be somewhere you move yourself.
Okay.
Oh wait, never mind. I had a plan, but then it failed in my head.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Kill.
Well, that child is still going.
I was gonna say push that loser in the water, but I forgot he walks on it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was so sick. He picks up the boat and eats you into it.
Remember when I didn't shoot this child upon first sight? Yeah, I'm kind of regretting that now.
He cheers. You should really start shooting children. I mean, that would have worked out way better for you. First for me, now this kid.
Oh yeah, My track record's great. And I haven't even actually killed a child in this campaign yet.
Oh man, still have time.
I do.
4 successes for healing Charlie.
Nice. You heal him, and he gives you a fist bump, and he's like, but he looks like he's gonna say something, and then he's like, shakes his head. Not worth.
Yes.
All right, Charlie. He's like, fuck you, asshole, fucking shitbag. And then he was gonna do something else, but he's not gonna do that now. He throws something else, and it sticks directly to the guy's side. Dragon Skull the Undead, his side, and then he's like, haha, you think this sticky tape is going to do anything to me? I'll just leave it here to show you how little it does. And then Blake cheers, and then it goes to Patience. I swear to God, if you bring grappling into my campaign. Good. Give it all 1-2. You can.
He walks on it.
Well, you don't know that though. Didn't tell you.
Well, see, I was about to announce the plan, just shove him off the boat, he's fire, but then he just walks on water. That's just something he does now.
It's just something. Well, it's something he did last time. Thank you very much. I clearly forgot because I made him walk onto the boat.
It was for theatrics.
You just hear Dorian talking about this stuff like it's absolute nonsense.
All right.
Also, he's going to accuse Dragonskull of having lost an arm last fight. Where'd you get that?
Lost some what?
He lost an arm to Willard last time. Where'd that come from?
Oh. Yeah, he's missing another arm suddenly.
Ah, yes, continuity.
Yes.
Yes, my biggest enemy, continuity.
That's canon. One of his arms is just gone now.
Do we notice that, or do we just?
Dorian notices. He just never had arms.
Dang it.
What's the roll to pierce the veil?
It's a resolve composure. You better get a high roll. Because if you could have done it at any time, you would have been in a different campaign.
Well, you hear Dorian accused of that, and then immediately go, "Oh, come on!"
Any bonuses from Dorian's deranged ravings?
No. In fact, you get a -1.
Oh no!
So if we're already dropping defense because of ability, I can't all out right because I can't stack.
Yeah, you can't stack them.
They're just going blah blah. Just like that too.
Yep. Damn nice. You get back into your boxing days, Patience.
Oh wait, that's I gotta
Oh.
double check because I have not looked at what weapon I'm using. I might add more.
Oh, you might have the knife fists.
Yeah, I have knife fists. So many tabs open. What?
Can't believe Patience is Shredder.
Shredder. Yeah, I got the Cobalt Punch daggers.
All right.
So that is
This,
two lethal. So do I get one more for each hit? I think it is.
Yeah. Wait, if it's 2 lethal, then you get 2 more.
No, I was already taking account. Let me see. I was already taking. No, I was not. Okay, yeah, I get 2 more.
Yeah, so you get 4 more damage.
Should I just roll the 4?
Well, it's not the 2 lethal is. Is it 2? Do we do dice or add-on damage? I don't remember.
No, it's when it says 2 lethal, it means 2 more dice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just roll 2 more dice and then 2 more dice.
Okay, so 2 more for the first, and then 2 more for the second.
Yep. All right, nice. So you got 3 and 5, or 3 and 4. Sorry,
Yeah.
3 and 4. So you punch him, and you remember your boxing days because everyone knows the left hand. The jab
oh,
is
shoot,
just
what's his defense though?
I'm trying. I'm doing my setup.
I'm
doing my
sorry.
thing. He has no defense. It doesn't
Okay.
matter. He's too much muscle to bother with defense.
Okay, that's fair enough.
He just has a ton of health. You hit him with the 1-2 punch. Everyone knows that the jab is weaker than the follow-up, the cross. You hit him with the jab, he laughs. Fool, he starts talking, but then you do the cross, and you punch him straight in the face, and he falls down into the water. But wait. He can walk on water. He stands there, looking up at you, angry, fuming, bleeding. Eric, it's your turn.
So you're supposed to sink.
Yeah, he doesn't reply.
So,
His mane flames up. Flame on.
so like, what are the chances of me being able to jump to the other boat? With
You
him
can.
being
It's
like-
basically connected. I mean, he might be able to catch you. So.
Scotch on his face.
Hopscotch on his face. You can try. You can do whatever you want. It's tabletop campaign.
What would I need to roll to try and get past him?
It's a Dex Athletics.
Oh, look, a decent roll that I'm probably gonna fail because Roll20 hates me. Let's get it.
Classic. I will drown your character, Nick.
I'm aware.
God.
Just saying. Yep.
Well-
Give me a second.
Uh-oh.
That was so good. Well,
Uh-oh.
Hey guys,
yeah, well, Eric, you jump, you go for it, and he grabs your leg mid-air and drags you down into the water. The freezing...
Hold on,
Oh.
hold on. I have a move.
You have a move?
I'm on 9 as well. I'm gonna shoot that arm.
Wait. Wait. No. That's
I am also
not how it works. That's not how it
I
works.
am also on 9. We go at the exact same time.
No! You don't actually go at the exact same time.
what are you talking about? That's totally how...
Dragon Skull's on 21.
Yes! But that was like an attack defense. That's what it was.
I'm gonna shoot his arm so he can't grab him.
You can shoot his arm after he's dragged into the water.
Boop.
Alright, he's not dragged into it, like down, he's thrown into it. Because Dragon Skull can't go into the water. So you're thrown into freezing water, Eric. We'll deal with that later.
I'll just
Yeah.
standard shoot him.
Alright, you standard shoot him.
Bang.
Holy shit.
You have a
Oh,
10
there's,
in
10,
there.
there's a 10 in there, yeah.
You shoot him in the
Me
face.
assuming Eric is dead, this is definitely a revenge shot.
Of course. You shoot him in the neck, and then the other shot is just you kind of shaking because you're like, my god, why am I so... But the first shot had the blind confidence in revenge. It was like instant reaction, and the second one was like, wait, there's no hope. But the first one cracks him right in the face, and it clearly gets him real good, and he like slugs over. He kind of hunches over a little bit. He's not fallen, but he's hunched over, and he immediately goes for the boat. He's like, fine, I'll just take you all down. And he puts he has 5 arms. He puts them all on the bottom of the boat, crashing his hands into it, getting ready to flip it. But he isn't able to get it right away because he's completely damaged. And then Edna shoots him in the face, and it kind of makes him lose his grip a little bit, but not totally. And then the boat shakes a bit. Raymond, what do you do?
I would love to quick draw my rapier. And
Yes.
I'd like to try and stab Dragon Skull in the head.
All right, that's a -2 because his head's big, but it's also his head.
Right, of course. I would like to willpower and use Monulet, which lets me add my my dexterity to my damage.
All right.
So then all that is going to be... Bear with me.
For the record, I had something planned to jump over to the other boat.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
It wasn't just a stupid idea.
No, I figured.
There's motivation behind it. I'm not just like, I'm gonna go to the other boat.
No.
This is Eric's inner monologue as he sings.
As he's drowning and freezing to death.
Yeah. I'm gonna die.
Oh, do me a favor. Also, take 2 lethal for being slammed into water by a giant muscle man.
Oh well.
Yeah.
We're gonna die. Boys. Ready.
Raymond, you jump forward, and you remember, you kind of like, as you're doing this, you remember where you were taught. You went to fencing school? Like, how'd you learn to fence?
I went to fencing school.
All right, you went to fencing school. You remember your trainer. You remember all the things you grew up with. You just glad at this moment because you take the perfect strike. This will get you a ton of points in fencing as you strike directly into his eye. You can see that it clearly impacts his vision, and immediately in response to it though, because you stabbed him in the eye, his mouth opens straight up and fire breathes straight out as a response into your arm, and it gets badly burned.
Oh.
But you definitely did a lot of damage, but you took 2 lethal. It's mostly your hand, not your entire arm, because it kind of grazes you. Charlie says, fuck, I want to say a line. He thinks for a second. Boom, goes the dynamite. He looks at Raven questioningly.
What the fuck did you throw at him, Charlie?
It's a bomb!
The fucking sticky tape?
He presses it.
Duct tape at him?
It's a bomb. It explodes immediately. I don't even fucking and he falls to one of his knees. He's still trucking. He's got like 3 hands on it. He's barely trucking, but he's trucking. Blake cheers. He cheers pirate chants. Yoy hoy yappity dee.
Oh my god.
Patience. It's your turn.
Is he within punching distance?
Yeah, you can punch his face, or his shoulders, or his arms.
I'm
Just
wearing
like the top
heavy
half of his
things,
body.
so I can't really go into the water to get Eric. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'll just drown.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm trying to just go. I'm sorry to let you
It'll be
go.
fine. We've got time. We've got time.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna 1-2 puncheroo again.
All right.
Roll again. I forgot.
Did I ever buy that fucking dot in athletics I wanted? I hope I did. I did. Okay.
Patience. Patience.
Hey!
Oh
Patience.
my god.
How do you
You'll
punch
want
him?
to.
What do you do? Go ahead and say it.
Is it just, you said it's just his face that is available, isn't it?
You know what? It can be for you.
Can't be for me. Gosh, I don't know.
This is the man who killed Willard, your friend, and fellow muscle man.
Oh shit. The initial thought I have is that Simon Punchy just grabbed both sides of his face and just crush.
Alright, you grab both parts of his skull face.
or
And-
he grabs like the upper part of the jaw,
Yeah.
the bottom
The
part, and
jaws.
just rippy.
Alright. So you grab both of them, and like, you can tell he's about to like breathe fire, so you move your head back right as he breathes fire and tear his head in half immediately. And the boat falls down as his headless body slams onto the water and then sinks down slowly going into the water. Just like
do you
Willards
look
did,
cool?
Dorian.
Just, yes, just watching it like, oh god.
Do you look
Don't-
cool, Eric?
He wasn't holding Eric. He just
Okay.
slammed him into the water, and Eric.
me in.
Oh,
Yeah, Eric
okay.
is just kind of freeze drowning. Eric, take 2 lethal. Everyone's
Wow.
everyone's the combat is over though, so feel free to save his life.
Yeah, can I like do something, or am I just dead?
Actually, you know what? Eric, you feel you feel yourself be lifted out of the water and thrown onto hardwood. Your back hurts. Take 1 bashing as you're thrown into a wooden
Oh
boat.
my god.
Was it fake?
Yes, it's very clearly the water is lifting him in. So,
Well, thank you, kindly, Blake, for...
of course, a
Rescuing
king does
us.
what he must for his royal highnesses.
Entourage?
Uh,
Oh, no.
What's an entourage?
People that are with the Royal Highness.
Oh, okay. Who's the highness?
You're the Highness.
I am the highest.
You are the highest as well.
Yeah, you can heal yourself. He jumps up and down. We did it! Now we can save the princess, guys.
Let's.
He moves over to the side of the boat and points. Avast! Charlie, like, I want to kill him. I want to kill him. He's right there. I could stab him, but he's a child, and that's not okay. And I don't want to kill children. And we're done. But vindictively, it'd be so easy.
You know, through all this hardship, I just realized something.
What's
It's
that,
freaking
Dorian?
Blake. It's Boy Lake. I hate him. He says that too, Charlie.
Charlie starts screaming. Edna very quietly leans over to Patience and goes, I think it's kind of cute.
He has a charm about him.
Yeah. Eric is over there. Ah!
Yeah, like he's not saying anything, but he's hurting.
Yeah, you guys can bring Eric onto your boat
Okay,
before
we
you
can
guys
bring
go.
him
if you
on
want.
and hand his medkit back to him.
Alright, let me make you guys smaller again. I
Unless,
think you were like about this size.
What is Eric's medicine? Like, what's your med roll?
I have 0 dots
Okay,
in
because
medicine.
I can give it a go, but it would only be for like
What is the
5 or
medicine roll?
6, I think.
I can. Wait, is this to heal Eric?
It's
Honestly,
with
it would-
medicine, and I don't remember how much first aid gives. I think it's either 2 or 3.
I've got
Plus,
5 in
it's
that.
plus 3. First aid
Hold on.
kit gets plus
Yeah,
3.
it doesn't
I've
get
got.
free. It just stop you from having minus.
Oh, okay.
I've got 9 dice in medical without a medkit.
Yeah. I think
Maybe
literally
Patience will just
anybody-
hand it to Raymond.
Yeah, I think literally anybody would be better than my 2 dice that I would be rolling.
It has 2 charges left, I think, unless Raymond you
No,
used one
one.
for yourself.
It's 1.
I haven't used it at all.
Okay, so it's got 2 left on it, I think.
Who did use it? I thought
I
somebody
used
did
it
use
once
it.
for Dorian.
Okay, then we have 1 use left.
Wait,
Yep.
it already had a use on it?
No, it's just 2.
Oh, I thought they had 3.
How nice is that sword, actually, that was it? That sword that was, I was holding with my body. How nice is it?
Oh, when I pulled out of you.
It's just a decent like pirate sword. It's not anything crazy.
Holding with your body.
So it'd be like the same as the curved sword that I also stole from Willard ship.
One sec.
Okay, I want an antique. I deserve it.
Oh, wait. Are you keeping the sword?
I'm keeping the sword.
All
I
right.
have 2 guns from Willard ship. I
Then,
think it's only right that I have one of Dragon Skull swords.
all right. Fair enough. Put it in your inventory.
Nice. I'm gonna dump my other sword.
What? Why do you have so many things?
I steal things. I take them, so I don't need to buy them.
All right. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, you can heal Eric. Did you already try? Go for it.
No, that's 0s for me. I suck at healing myself.
All right, Eric.
Hey.
Your internal hemorrhaging has hurt less. Get rid of 1 bashing and turn, and get rid of a lethal, and then turn the other lethal into bashing.
Get rid of a lethal?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Do you guys steer the boat back to where Avast, as he says, towards the island in the middle?
Yes.
All
I
right.
assume I'm over on this boat now.
Yeah, you can move on to the boat. All right, you guys go onto the island, and you find a frozen piece of ice with a tower on it, and the kid hops onto it and triumphantly marches towards it. Do you follow?
I assume so.
All right, just make sure. This is your campaign. And he opens the door. As he gestures to it, it slams open and with water splashing. Your entourage first. This is the Highness Code.
Patience will go through.
As you get in, you hear, "Ah, help me, help me!" It's clearly a voice. And there's just a
is
stair.
this like a modified Blake?
Yeah. And then there's a staircase in there, and that's it. Nothing else. Some pictures of Blake, I guess.
Nice. Approach voice.
All right. There's like 5 flights of stairs. It's a tall tower. Who goes up the tower? Everyone?
Patience, Ken.
I'm gonna stay back on the boat.
All right.
I have
Just
things
patience?
to think about.
I'll head up.
Eric would stay
Heart
back.
swap.
He ain't fucking
All right.
going
Patience,
anywhere now.
Raymond. Edna goes with you, and then she realizes she's pregnant a few steps up, and then goes back down.
Yeah. That's about right.
Actually, she doesn't even go back down. She just sits, and she'll be like, I'll be here. Oh, wait, I need a break." And when you get to the top, you guys see a little like princess clown on a doll, or princess crown on a doll, and he's just, you see Blake behind it, and he's like, "Thank you for saying that. Here's my gift," and then he gestures the doll to the. Am I bugging it? Shut up! Gestures to a safe that's there, and then Blake goes over and opens it. And there's a few things in the safe. There's a piece of paper, and there is a another one of those. It's very similar to the runic thing you guys used to actually enter the place. The one that you used to enter with the blood diamonds section.
Mm-hmm.
It's similar, but it's a different color basically. The runes might be a little bit different.
Get.
All right, you get it, and then closes the safe.
Yes.
And then he high fives you.
Yeah, high five back. Well, that was a fun game, Blake.
It was so fun. Please come back next time.
We'll keep you in mind.
He smiles, and then he kind of into the ground. And back on the ship, Dorian, he appears next to you.
No. I mean, hey, kid.
And he appears, but kind of when no one else is looking. And he just kind of like, he doesn't say anything to you, and he just holds your hand a little bit, and then he leaves.
Okay, fine, he's fine. He's okay.
Let me actually just, so I have it. I don't want to lose it in case I need it ever again. All right, and that you did the thing.
Yay.
And then you hear on the microphone, "Please don't forget to visit the gift shop. The gift shop has lots of memorables to take home to your friends and family. Make sure to pay with your money because I have enough of the chocolate money." And turns off.
Where is it?
It's a recording. Do you say that? Okay, then Blake pops up again. He goes, "It's over there in the next to the dam." And he points. It's not the bad word. It's the water one.
Yes, thank you.
I'm gonna tell.
No.
I'm gonna tell.
And then he's like, and then he jumps in the water again. And yeah, we can cut off session now if you guys want.
That could work.
All right.
We could
Good.
check out the gift shop first.
The gift
though.
shop, yeah.
Yeah.
Get our
Alright.
bad loot and stuff. Come on.
So you go to the dam, and I'll just drag you all there. Not the other boat. This boat needs to be gone now.
We couldn't upgrade boats.
Oh my god. Yes, you could
Yeah,
have.
we
You
actually
you guys-
take his
I'm
boat.
gonna take. Yeah.
We walk into the bathroom and there's
There.
a
Yeah.
Now you
yeah,
have the other
I'll
boat.
tell you what. There. Now it's upgraded.
You guys walk in. You guys walk in, and Dorian, you when you're checking out the boat, you see Dragon Skull taking a shit on the toilet, and he's like, "Fuck," and then immediately he's gone.
need that.
Oh my God.
That's more traumatizing than hell itself.
This man kills your father figure love interest. This man tells you he's going to kill you forever. This man destroys your body. He shits on the toilet.
I know it's ingrained in my vision.
Like all creatures, dragon skull shit sitting down.
You guys go into the dam, and it's actually a pretty highly technical looking area. Here, let me change the song, even though it's a good victory song. And you, it's very highly technical. It looks like it's actually not like the rest of the stuff here is obviously clearly made up and doesn't do anything, but this clearly has a real function to it. But you walk through to the gift shop, and it's very clear what the gift shop is. There's a big paper sign with it, like a lemonade stand sign, and it says gift shop with a kids can probably spell gift right. So it's probably spelled right. And you go inside and you see just a bunch of handmade paper crafts and stuff. And then stuff made from weird, it looks like little elf outfits, like Christmas elf outfits, but they're ripped or sewed, or they make other things like little toys or figures out of them. It's kind of like, if your cousin or your little sibling does a little shop for you and has you pay $1 for this thing. That's the vibe, right? And it's got the prices are so this kid clearly doesn't know how money works. It's $1, $100,000, $6.
Nice. Shop is built shop.
Any creations or books or anything of everybody or any of those the masked people?
Mask people.
I don't remember what their names were.
Mask.
Two masks. Anyone remember what?
Oh! How can you forget? That's the only character that has any symbolism connected to the design.
I remember everybody. That's all.
Comedy and tragedy.
Yeah, of course. I'm sorry.
No, okay. Yeah, there's a book that has drawings in it, and it's got a bunch of little fun drawings. One of them happens to look like everybody. The other one looks like that deer that you saw. The other one looks like the blood diamond. The other one looks like the snowman creature, and the last one looks like, and they're all holding hands. He's there too, holding their hands, and the last one looks like a tree with a face.
Shows this.
That's a drawing you did?
Yeah, it's clearly a child's drawing.
How much is it?
It's $10.
He gives 10 Craigrade bucks.
Alright, you place that down because there's no cashier.
Right.
And then you just take it. They should have put it in your inventory.
Is there any coffee mugs? I broke mine.
Yeah, there's a coffee mug that when you look at it during the first time, it's facing one way, and then we look at it again, it's facing another way.
Oh, why you gotta...
Should I do
I'm gonna stare and make sure it doesn't have eyes or anything.
It has eyes, and it looks at you, and it's very fleshy when it looks at you.
Can you hold coffee at least?
It blinks, and then you can tell it's blinking in a knowing way. Does that make sense? It nods, basically.
I'll buy it.
Alright, it's 30 cents.
I'll buy it. 30-cent
So-
coffee mug that blinks.
Is this an accurate description of the drawing? Blake's drawing of all the villains of Polar holding hands?
Yes. That's pretty good. Cool.
Cool.
You guys do anything else?
Is there a coffee machine?
No, there's no coffee machine. It's a kid's shop.
Oh man.
But there might be one.
Doesn't know what coffee is.
Could there be a coffee machine?
Who are you asking?
Like, man, I could really use a coffee machine right
All right, you guys. Dorian is asking no one for a coffee machine.
I mean, if you ask Blake real nice, maybe he'll know what the semblance of coffee is.
I'd say bean water, but I don't even want to know how you interpret that.
Ooh.
Yep.
A little
Yo,
can
hot
just
chocolate,
pops up
thanks.
and it's just like milked beans.
Yeah. Blake, you have any hot chocolate? I'll take that.
I don't.
Have a
Like,
cup of water.
I can't really. Yeah. He's a little weirded out.
You're
And then
actually.
he gives-
He's actually like, no, I'm all out.
He grabs the cup from you and then comes back with water and he's like, I don't. Okay.
Thanks, kid.
Okay. That one really weirded him up.
And yeah, from here we'll continue on next time.
Okay.
Isaac Carter, yay!
If I can find the thing, then I'll end the thing.
And us.
It's a story without an end.
Oh,
Oh.
One might
the
say.
director
You know what?
Writing story. Ooh.
Here you go. Because I can't find the song, we're just gonna do this one.
Yes. Mhm, mhm, mhm.
God.
amazing.
Alright.
We did.
Oh my god, Raymond is still there. I forgot we put him at the bottom here.
Yeah, you guys don't remember me.
No, I like this head raid one.
And